Morning and happy Monday. This is 3 days in a row that I'm streaming. Some sort of record. Hope everybody's doing good. We are starting off today, and the plan is one, I need to source why, I believe it's this one and this one. These two buffers aren't getting any water. It's probably the same issue we had with all the other ones down at the bottom. So we're going to work on that. And then we're going to start running the outputs over to the train station. So let's go ahead and get this working. Okay, so we know it's this outside middle one and then the one right behind it that are causing problems. So that's going to be the right side middle. Oh, and we're already running into glass. So this one is the right side middle. Is it not? 100% is. So why are we not getting any water up there? Should be this one. It's got to be a connection out. Yeah, it's this pump here. So what I ended up doing, I moved that pump up a little bit last time. Let's just do the same thing for both of those. Let's do the middle one first, since it may be a little bit more difficult to get to. Actually, we need to get rid of this, this, and this. Okay, we need horizontal, vertical. Oh, went too far. Went too far again. Be one of those days, is it? Okay, let's get a pump on here. Well, let's do a pump down below first. Still not working. Maybe I need to rerun this like I did the other ones. Let's see. Nope, I want this guy. And now we're flowing. Now we're flowing, now we're pumping. Yeah, alright, so it's a combination of... And we're already auto-saving. So now we're going to put... you... put you in here. Okay, that should have fixed the middle one. So we should have water going up there. Yeah, he's pumping. Okay, let's do the other one. And then we'll go up to the top and see if we've got water actually coming through. So it's this guy here. Need horizontal, vertical. Okay, once we put a pump on here, if it turns green, then we know we're good. If not, I may need to run the, okay, it's green. Got flow, got flow, got flow. All right, let's go throw a pump up here. That should have fixed our problem. Did not. Or just hasn't gotten here yet. Wrong button. Oh, okay. Okay, Butterfingers, let's go. I swear. Okay, water's getting there. Okay, yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's gonna take a minute. Let's just get up to the top. Went too far. Wasn't paying attention. All right, we should see some water flowing into this guy. Yep, there it comes. He should be next. Well, I say that. Yeah, there it comes. Yeah, that one's kicking on. As soon as this one turns green, we should be about there. Okay, he's green. Full there. He drops down, he's getting some. That one's getting very, very little. It's kind of concerning. Dang it. Problem is I can't see in there. Yeah, this middle one's still not getting anything. That kind of stinks. We probably should have made sure that it worked prior to blocking it off. I mean, this one's working. See it in there. Yeah, it's definitely. Well, let's see, that's that one. I don't. That one's working. That one's working. Ooh. Okay. Just can't get in here. Okay, that pump's working. But maybe it just took a minute. He's working. He's working. He's working. All right. I think it just needed to get through there. This guy. Okay. I think it's actually working. Yeah, it's working now. Okay. We fixed it. Getting water. Getting water. Okay. Then we're 100%. 100% saturated. All right, let's start working on some outputs. All right, so what we need, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? So one, we got to squeeze everything past these pumps, or these pipes, not pumps, pipes. Because our belt highway is going right down here. We know we're going 3 high. It almost makes sense to work backwards. And by that I mean figure out how many belts we're putting in to each station and start running them from there. So we need to count them up. And what I need to do is get a spreadsheet open and figure out how we're going to identify. Let me find a clean spot. All right, we got the base building, got aluminum. Actually, let's do these in order. Advanced iron, steel. Be frames. Aluminum. Electronics. can't spell it today. Computer. Turbo motor. And control system. Should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We have 780 belts. We have 480 belts. We have 270 belts. 120 and 60. I'm just going to list each one just so I've got them for reference. Alright, we'll just start here on the concrete. Might as well. So we've got 2 780s. Heavy frames. 2 of those, 1 of those. 270 for the computer factory. A 780 for steel. And a 60 for steel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Easy enough. Quartz. Okay, quartz. We've got turbo motor 780. We got a computer 120. Got a computer 780. Got a control systems 270 belt. Storage. We don't need to worry about storage, so it should just be 4 there. Okay, and then silica. Okay, silica. What do we got for silica? Computer. Got 2 780s to computer, so that goes to 3. We got a 780 turbo motor, so 2 780s to turbo motors. A 150 to electronics, which is going to end up being a 270. A 780 to control systems and a 60. Okay. It's done. Ethereum is a 780 and a 120 to the base. Also easy enough. Aluminum. All of these go to aluminum. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 780s. Steel. The big mama. Actually, we'll come back to steel. Let's do iron. Okay, so we've got, let's start on the left, computers. We got 120. Heavy frames. We've got a 1 780. Advanced iron. Got a 220, which is basically a 270. Control systems, we've got a 300. So that's a 480. Electronics, we've got a 780. And a 240, which is a 270. And then base, we've got 2 780s. Okay. Copper. Copper. All right, so for copper, we've got a mess. So aluminum, where's my aluminum? We've got 4. There's a 40 aluminum somewhere. Oh, there it is. So we got 4 780 belts. So that makes it 11, and then a 60. Okay. Electronics. We've got 1, 2, 3 780s, and a 120. Perfect. Computers. We've got 2 780s and a 400, so a 480. Control systems, we've got a 700 or a 600, which is a 780, and a 400, which is a 480. We already hit electronics. Turbo motors, we've got a 480. Bases gets a 120. That's all those, and then base also gets 18 780s. Okay, let's go do steel. I'm moving some stuff around on this spreadsheet here real quick. All right, here we go. Okay, this is a mess. Okay, everything's 780. Well, no, it's not all 780. Ugh. I guess let's start with heavy frame, right? Okay, heavy frames. Here's my heavy frames. So I've got 780, 780, 780, bunch of 780s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 780s. A 350, which is a 480, right? Okay, that's all of our heavy frames. Advanced iron. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 780s and a 60. Okay. Control systems has got a 1780. It's 580, but we got to run a 780 belt, right? Computer. Where's my computer? So we got 1 780 and a 270. And then steel gets 3 780s and a 120. Okay, so that's everything. 90 belts. I think I added that up the other day on the stream and had that exact number. Or is it 91? Ooh, we may be off. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22. Let's keep track of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two Cateriums. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know why I may have had 91? I bet I counted. There's this one over here that says storage. That's not. I'm not saving this. Delete you. There's 4 here. I bet that's 100% what. So I bet I added everything up properly. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, and 18. Plus 16 plus 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8, 90. We got all the belts. Okay, so we have 90 belts. We're gonna do stacks of 3, right? So it's 30 wide. You can fit 4. Need 7.5 foundations. I've got 10. Perfect. They'll want some room on the sides, right? Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. If we did 7.5, gives me 2.5. I can have a full, like a walkway across here. Okay, so now that we know that, like I said, I think we want to start backwards. Right? Run every single belt. From here back to what's the word I'm looking for? Back to the ingot factory, right? Because as we get under each station, you know, we'll have less and less belts that have to travel down to the end. And now that I'm thinking about this, I don't probably want to... I'm not going to use all this space, right? I say we square this sucker off somewhere. Need a little bit of room, right? Need a little bit of room. 3 foundations? I mean, what if we put a storage? I mean, we don't need a lot of room for storage, right? We do that number. maybe give ourselves... How much room did I leave over here? Probably didn't leave a ton of room over here. I left myself two foundations, but then again I'm gonna have the storage units on this side, so all right, we'll call it 2, so we'll go down here. We'll kind of square everything off right there. So I'll probably end up deleting the rest of that stuff up there. The odds I've got this the right height. Slim to none. Yep. Is that the right height? It is the right height. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. Probably could have just done this number, right? Okay, now we can square this off, and be a little bit more productive. Okay, and how far did we have over here? Perfect. All right, let's run these. I'm gonna run out of concrete, but able to get most of it though. Oh. Doubled that one up. Which one did I double up? What? I know I doubled one up. Okay, guess not. I swore that thing went. Alright, we're about the end of our plastic. One more. That's all she wrote. I gotta let it rebuild. All right, let's get to getting. Let's start with the base. Base factory. Base factory plant. Not plant. Train station. So this guy's gonna need. Oh my. Okay, so we severely already underestimated some stuff here. This is a problem. I need 23 belts for the base factory, and I've only got 20. I need 2 more stations. Okay, I can add them in. Mm-hmm. Base factory. Okay, let's see if we can add one in on the end. If not, we may have to just do some shenanigans here at the front of it. I don't know if I've got enough room back here. Got just enough room. Okay. All right. I'll put our storages. Nice that those line up. If I wanted to kick one from one to another, need to know that in the future. All right, so we need 21 780 belts. Okay, that's 21. And then what was this? 2 120s. Okay, now we need to figure out how we want to... Oh, I need to finish this concrete. See, that one was that one definitely was a double. Okay, so we got plenty of room to work with here, right? Kind of once we get past, how do we want to do this? Once we get past this point, right? Like right through here, we're going to be running I mean, actually, not even past this point. Once we get where's the first belt going to drop down? Don't we just determine that? What if I wasn't stuck? Maybe just one belt. One lift, I mean. Where's this sucker going to end up? Naturally, I've got these off. Whatever. We'll have a little jump up here at the end. So I guess what we probably want to do is space them out so that like the end station, which is the base factory station, is kind of on the right hand side. And then you just kind of peel off as you go. All right, so let's pick some arbitrary point here. Call it here. We said we needed 30 by 3. Do I want to start it dead centered? No. No. Already got off. How many is that? 6, 7, 8. You know what? I think I built the blueprint. Dun 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 dun. 20 wide. I don't need 20, but it's 10. Into what, 15? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $31. How's that 31? Stopped in the same spot. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, that's why. So we'll have a little walkway down the middle. It works. Technically I do want Zoop because we go too high, right? Okay. So if I was going to run with that theory, we need 23, like 8 rows here. These would all be the base building materials. So, but my next problem is going to be, I don't know if I have enough room to properly break everything up apart. Underneath here, we may need to just randomly run it. Oops. I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to randomly just get 90 belts underneath here. And then we can just start peeling them off. I mean, it's gonna be a jumbled mess for sure. There's no doubt about that, but just we have all this space to work with. I think that's probably our best bet. All right, just utilize this space. Run them along here. Can't really build a blueprint because we're going to have stuff broken up into different belts. Unless I set them all at 780s and then just change them. That may be the best thing to do because changing them is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Only 22 belts that aren't 780. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Let me think on this for a minute and I'll be back. Give me a few minutes. right, I'm back. So I really didn't come to a conclusion on what I wanted to do. I think I just want to bring them down. Bring them down, get them to here, and then we can start peeling them off. So let's do that. All right, so how do we want to do this? It's going to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I mean, really, we need to kind of get them to here. Bum, bum, bum. Like, does this need to be our starting point? Probably does need to be our starting point. You know what the next problem is going to be? Tracking these things all the way across there. It may make more sense. Does it make more sense to run one at a time? Does it make more sense to run one at a time? Oh, I think it does. Yeah, these are at different angles, so and these are further forward, so they kind of need to be on top. This is gonna be a bigger pain in the ass than I've anticipated. Oh, come on. This is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Kind of really need to do this number. Don't know what these are. Mark 5. Mark 3. Actually, you know what you need to do? See how this ends up working. Probably not very good. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, once we straighten them out, it's not a problem, right? Yeah. Yep. It's not gonna work. That's unfortunate. See how crappy this is gonna look. Yeah, extremely crappy. I should have gone to the other one anyway. I mean, they're lining out, but... How utterly ridiculous this is. Crap. Okay, well, what we need to do now is mark these so we know what they are, right? See, that's the third one. I think this is going to be the most difficult part. This is the first one. Okay, and then we've got the second, the fourth, and fifth. Mm-hmm. Let's see if these belts even match up, right? It's a 60, so it's a 1. That should be Mark 3, Mark 5, Mark 5, Mark 4, Mark 5. Theoretically, this is correct. Like, if I don't get this right, then forget the rest. Just absolutely forget the rest. Because by the time I get to the train stations, like, the goose is cooked. All right, let's get the quartz. Where do we want to run the quartz? And we can drop it in. Drop it in right behind there. So I can turn these, instead of running them through here, I could run them along here. That may be a better option. How many quartzi are there? There's 4. So we're gonna use those. Yeah, I mean, let's just see if it makes sense to just drop these somewhere around here. Where do we want to run them? I think it's ridiculous to run them through here, right? I think let's just skirt along here. Mark 3 is the first one. Right? Mark 5, Mark 2, Mark 5. 5. 5. Mark 2. And we can hug. Did I do these the right direction? Yeah, I did. See, we can hug the side here. Hell, we can run right underneath here. Boom, boom. This is where my OCD analness comes to fruition. Get rid of you. Ooh, I left some feet here. No, we didn't want to change the belt. We wanted to change the shape. All right, let's do these one at a time so we can... Oh, it's gonna go right into that. Okay, so we didn't bring him far enough out. Bummer. Not a problem. Let's just... We're here, let's do this right. Let's go to here. Actually, do this. What was the second one? Don't need you. Don't need you. Mark II. Five. Mark III. Also a little ridiculous. Also ran in the wrong spot. Okay, why? How come that worked before? I don't know what you call that maneuver. Is this one doing the same thing? It is. We're just gonna have to ignore that. Hmm. This actually makes more sense. Turn the other way. I bet. Okay. Nice shenanigans there. All right, now let's label these real quick. Mark 2, Mark 5. Just need to follow them. Mark 2, the second one. This one should be Mark 2. Yep. Okay, so this is this one. Mark 5, which is the third one, which is this one. Okay. Mark 3, which is the first one, which is the last one. And then Mark 5, first one, is going to be this one. Okay. All right, let's run these. Mark 2. Five. 3. Of our feet. This one should be Mark 3. It is. Alright. Gonna make it? You are gonna make it. Now we can get rid of all these. I want to keep these just in case I lose track. Because it's likely to happen. actually think I have them back here also. I do. Okay, not a huge deal. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Okay. All right, 2 towers down. I think we just need to keep working left to right. So I think we do these copper ones. I don't really want to. I mean, we got to do them eventually, right? How are we going to get these puppies through here? All right, what if we run the silica and the caterium and knock those out? That seems like a good idea. Problem's gonna be how far, oops, how far can I come without impeding? Okay, I can go there. That's not bad. On the right spot, that's not bad. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, can I fit all the shenanigans? So if we need 9, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 3 bottoms. We may have to start having some belts overlap. It's not something I'm super stoked about. check something. First three are all 780s. Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, that would straighten it out a bit. Yeah, I mean, I really need these guys to be here, or we're in deep, deep trouble. I think we just overlap. I think we need to, what's this at? It's right there. Can I even get that there? I mean, that's utterly, utterly stupid. But not. I mean, how disgusting does this look? No one's ever gonna see it, right? 4, 5, 6. One more. Oops. Mark 3, Mark 5. Mark 3. Ooh, wait a minute. Or Mark. Okay, that's right. He's gonna make it? Of course you're not gonna make it. Why would I think that you would make it? No. Rid of the feet first. What? Okay, so how do we want to do this shenanigans? Another Mark 5. Three, Mark 5, Mark 1. Okay. See how brutal we can make this. Pretty bad. Now I gotta track these things down. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Mm-hmm. All right, let's label these real quick. As real quick as we can real quick it. Okay, let's just start. This one. This one. Fourth one. So it's going to be the fourth one over here. God, I hope so. Okay, this is a Mark 5. This one here. It should be this one. Okay. We got this Mark 5. Going to this Mark 5. Where are you going? Here? Third one? Third one. It's gonna be this one. Got Mark 3. Should be the only Mark 3 we've got. It's the third one here. And Mark 1, the only Mark 1. Yeah. Mark 5, Mark 5. Those are going here and here, which are the last two. So it's basically, oh, but I need to know which one's which. No, they're both going to computer. Doesn't matter. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, how are you? Hey, Orbital. All right, so silica's done. We need to run the... what do we need to run? Deuterium. And I probably just want to stack those on top of him. Yes. I can run those to here. I bet we... oops. I bet we can make that work. What are the odds? We can jump around here. 780 and a 120. Where did I want to run these? Yeah, I'm going to be... How am I after all the yesterday's pipe work? Good. By the time... I don't know if you stayed to the end of the stream, but by the time I finished, I had all but 2 fluid buffers filling up, and I fixed those first thing this morning. So, I mean, cross my fingers. We should be good to go. On the water. Now, if I do this, can I even connect in there? Without upgrading something that I don't want to upgrade? That actually connected? Nah. Huh. I don't mind that. It's gonna be hidden. I did not find that. I didn't even go looking for it, to be honest. I did not go looking for it. Okay, let's run these. Oops. Run these guys over. Straight. What are we doing? We're just gonna step it up. Do I want to step it up or do I want to belt it up? Bum, bum, bum. Let's do a belt. Was that Mark II? Oh, okay. Come on. Delete the feet. Ooh, I actually ran those correctly. Okay, so 780 is gonna be the top one. All right, so that's Caterium, silica, quartz crystal, and concrete. Ready to start running towards the stations. Unfortunately, the next ones are just, I mean, aluminum's not going to be that bad. Kind of curious if I should have just not eaten up this much space. I may need to rerun these silicas. I think I'm gonna need this platform to drop down. Damn it. So what are my options? Turning it and running it this way? Those are the only set options. We're gonna probably have to do that, because if I've got all these... This won't be as bad. Aluminum and iron probably can be done fairly easily. Like, I can bring... But we're probably gonna have to do the... We're probably going to have to do the copper and the steel first. Oops. There's no way I'm fitting it under with this spaghetti of pipe. Okay, yeah, I do think I'm gonna have to move this silica over. How long have I been going? 2 hours? I was only gonna do 2 hours today. I can maybe do another hour. But what can I get done? I can get this silica moved. Wish there was a mod that you could not put feet down. That'd be cool. I can pull this out. Mm-hmm. Can I squeeze one more through? I can squeeze one. Hold on, I got something I gotta move out of the way. Coffee stain said that 1.2 will bring a lot of quality of life, but don't think we will have a no seatbelt mode. You're right. I saw that they were having, I heard something, that they were having a, well, they were on Twitch or something, I guess. Gonna reach, it's not gonna reach. I'm assuming they were on YouTube as well, announcing some stuff. I may need to go check that out. Okay, so we got those. Oh, you turkey. There. All right, now we can lift these for... Don't need these. These I was going to use for Caterium. Don't need them. We can lift these 4 and run them over. Alright, what in the hell are you doing? Thank you. No, I don't need that one there. I need one here. Not too much information for now. We know that rain is coming back. That'll be good. Here's some new game mode. I saw the new game mode where you can like alter the nodes and location. Not, I don't know about locations, but like it'll randomize the nodes, which would be cool. I mean, there's mods out there for that, right? So it kind of makes the replayability that much better, right? Probably should connect this up. We're gonna have to swing these out, aren't we? Bummer, 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 bummer. I think that's right. I think it's right there. Oh, it's right the first time. Of course I was. No, don't do that. Thank you. Yeah, I ran in my notes. I will not start a new save because, like you, I'm working on a big save and burn out easily. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm kicking around doing I'm gonna talk and think at the same time. Doing a new playthrough once it comes out, but so you can play with both. Well, no, you can't, I guess. So you're saying that you wouldn't start a complete new save is all you're saying, right? Like you'd still go to 1.2. Be right there. No, it does not need to be right there. Right there. Okay, one more, and then we can get past this. Did it again. Okay, we're done. I think I'm gonna call it a day. This is as much as like I said, I really only had like 2 hours to do this. I've got some work stuff I got to jump on this afternoon. Let's delete these real quick. But that being said, I mean that's 4. 1, 2. That's 4 of the 7 towers that have ingots. 8 towers. What do I? Huh? Yeah, 4 of the 8. We're halfway done. Not belt wise. You know, material wise, we're halfway done. Yeah, 1.2 for sure, mostly for yeah, no, I agree with that. It's evening for you. So you're over in Europe somewhere? All right, I want to take a picture. I want to get these belt shenanigans as a thumbnail. I don't know of a good way to go about that. France, okay. I've got another guy that usually jumps in here. Surplus. He's somewhere in France. I think he's told me whereabouts, but I've got a big French contingency, I guess, right? I don't know if this is gonna make a decent screenshot. Thumbnail. It may. Definitely don't want to take a picture of that because that's a mess. This kind of looks cool. Do a picture of that. Be something like that. We'll take a random few. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna jump off. I may stream again tomorrow. The good thing about you people over in France and Europe is I normally stream early in the morning for me. 3 o'clock in the morning for me, which is like 8, 9, 10, I don't know, something like that. So this is a later in the day one for sure. But anyway, y'all have a good day and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.